Welcome to Profound Frivolity. We're your hosts, Dustin,
Oren,
and Gray.
And in this podcast, we're going to be telling stories that you didn't know you wanted to hear.
So grab a drink.
And some good and plenty.
Because this is Profound Frivolity.
Welcome back to another episode of Profound Frivolity. Today, we are talking about strange habits.
Oh, yes.
Yay. We all have weird, strange habits that make us different.
Weird and strange?
Yeah. And we're going to be covering just like a couple of ours. So I will go first. This is something that I don't do anymore, but I used to do it, and it was kind of like not good.
What?
The what?
The
what?
When you did the thing?
What thing?
He used to pull his hair out, like, all the time.
Oh, I've totally forgot about that.
We touched on that very briefly, but he would just pluck all his...
Like, excessively.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I actually had a bald spot on the back of my head.
Like, right at the, like, the
couple years
cowlick,
ago.
which is where the little swirly is, like...
Yeah.
He would
Isn't
just,
that called the crown?
No, I think the crown of your head is just, like...
The top of your head?
Like the circumference or whatever.
That's not what I was talking about, but that is something that I used to do.
Yeah.
This also involves pulling hair out, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like real hair, but you know how your fingernails are made of hair?
They're made of keratin.
Which is
Hair is also made out of.
So you know how they're literally made out of
he's just like
hair?
Reaching really far.
Oh,
to
you guys
these
ruined
2
the
points.
segue. You ruined it. It was so good.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Okay, anyway, you know when you get hangnails?
Oh
Yes.
gosh.
So I love hangnails.
I hate them with every
burning
ounce
passion?
of my being.
I used to hate them, and then I realized how delicious they tasted.
like
What?
eating wise.
So I would
Okay,
get
wait,
some
wait.
tweezers,
Oh my gosh.
and I would pluck that little thing of hangnail. I don't know what you call it. It's
A
like a
dead,
combination
like,
of
meaty
flesh.
Dead
fingernail.
flesh.
Yes.
Meaty finger.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh.
And this was
Wait,
like
in
2
the
years ago.
actual-
I do not do this anymore.
Oh,
so like,
only
don't.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, before COVID.
Here, you want this one?
I don't think so. Stop it! Don't put that nasty on me.
Okay, you know what?
Gross.
Keep going.
Hangnails are gross, and I don't like them. But at that time,
You would
they were
eat
good.
them.
yes, and
Was
I would
this also
eat
like
them.
around the same time you'd eat like boogers?
No.
Or were these like a level
No,
higher?
I never ate boogers.
No.
No, maybe when I was like 5, but
Yeah.
no.
I never.
Boogers were
ate
not
any.
my thing.
I
Oh,
tried-
no.
I am not a booger connoisseur. But at a point in time, I was
A
booger connoisseur.
I tried to eat a booger one time because a friend did it a lot, and I was like, maybe there's something good in this. I
Oh
don't know.
my
It
god.
was terrible, and I criticized him on multiple occasions after that.
Yeah.
Because I said, now I've tried it, and I hated it. So, you're
Okay,
weird.
but
Yeah.
you would pick them and like rub them on like the wall right next to your
Yes,
bed.
I would put them on mini story time. Whenever I
You
picked my
already told
nose
this
at my old
one.
house, I'd pick my nose, I have a little booger on my finger, so
So
I'd
did
wipe
you
it on
like
the wall.
only pick your nose like in bed?
No, I
If
picked
you're-
my nose all the time, but when I was in bed, which was
Oh,
like
okay.
half of my life, because like I sleep in there.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually... So, you know how eye boogers are like a thing, but like you don't get them very often?
Yeah.
Like, depending on where you live and like how dry it is and stuff.
yeah.
When I had an eye booger, I was like... And this was only for like a very short period of my life.
Oh no.
I was like, this is amazing. Take that eye booger.
And you
Take
would
my
eat it.
pinky. Stick it in my ear. Get some nice
Oh,
earwax.
Are you kidding me?
I am dead serious. I'm not joking. I did this once, okay? I did this once.
Oh.
Take a booger.
You would make like an
I
eye
would
booger,
make
nose
an
booger,
eye booger earwax
sandwich.
nose booger sandwich, and I would eat it. And here's the thing.
God.
It this might surprise you. It didn't taste good. Okay, you know why? Because I couldn't get the ratios right. Eye booger, the ratios were so small. Like with the eye booger, I always got way too much earwax, and that had a very bitter, like metallic taste, which definitely
my
overtook the
gosh.
slimy green flavor. of
Oh
the
my
booger
gosh!
And the crunchy flavor of the eye booger. So if you were wondering,
that's a texture.
you kind of want like half booger and then 1/3 eye booger, or 1/2 eye booger, and 1/2, maybe even less than 1/2 of earwax.
Each is a third?
Approximately.
No, each is a fourth, but then you have half of it is boogers. Just straight up boogers. You can get some snot in there.
So, wait.
Half booger, quarter eye booger, quarter earwax.
Yeah, that's the right ratio.
Which booger do you have more of?
What? Eye booger?
Are they equal?
Eye booger or nose booger?
Exactly. That's
No.
asking.
Nose booger is half of it. Eye booger is only 1/4 of it.
Third.
No, 1/4.
Oh, right, because the half. Duh.
Exactly.
Okay,
and nose booger, I mean... no. And earwax
booger
is also 1/4 of it. And if you want to get really spicy and like be Gordon Ramsay...
You can put some toenail clippings
You can get help.
No. No.
You can call 911.
You add a little hangnail to it and get a bloody booger.
That's so disgusting.
So that was disgusting, and I hated talking about it.
1-800, you need help.
Call 911 and turn yourself in for killing someone, because you might as well have by this point.
Oh
Yeah. I did that one time.
Announced that on the internet.
I did that one time.
How old were you? Was this yesterday?
It was probably like 15. No. I was probably like 6. It was when we lived in Colorado, so yeah, I would have had to been 6. 6, 5,
You're still crying.
So let's forget about that and move on.
Please. Yes.
Icky, yucky.
I mean, I guess the flavors kind of balance each other out. You know?
Yeah.
Cause,
But I didn't get the
bitter
ratios right at that time, so if we're
taste
going to do it, let's get them right.
You need some water or something?
I drank all my water.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's move off that topic and go back to the first one. I also, and this is still a habit for me, I have an issue with pulling out my hair, but it's my eyelashes and eyebrows.
I just started doing that, and then I stopped. Because
My eyelashes just fall out at a rapid rate, yet I always have lots.
Okay, you know what's not fair? The guys always have the long, luscious eyelashes, and then, but the girls' beauty standard is, I don't understand! Like, Oren has these super long, dark eyelashes.
I'm beautiful, basically.
Yes! He's a beautiful woman, but he is a dude! It's not fair!
Yeah,
that sounded
really...
so weird. It's just his eyelashes.
I will take them right now.
At least his sister has, like, at least a fraction of
that's true.
The amazing
That's
eyelashes.
true.
Like, at least it wasn't completely... The
not
genes weren't
wasted.
completely wasted on Oren. Come on, we know you don't have any chance of being an eyelash model.
Is that a thing?
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for mascara, yes, it
eyeliner.
definitely is a thing. You can do it. Just go to Japan, because they have, like, eyeliner for guys. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, the brand is called
and it's
Ikebon.
Yeah.
I thought that was chapstick.
It's lipstick for guys and eyeliner and
exactly.
the whole line.
I mean, but you're not
Asian.
Asian, so like they might not hire you. Sorry, you're white.
Okay. Anyway, this is like a specific. Like, it's either when I'm like stressed out or like really bored or like
you just cut all your eyelashes
or like
off.
I'm doing something mind-numbingly. I mean, I guess that just falls into the category of
Why
bored.
don't I have good eyelashes?
And I'll just like pull. I mean, I know this is why
I'm ripping them out all the time.
Yes. Okay. Thankfully, I was blessed with some, decently nice eyelashes. But because they're long, I'm able to pull them right out of my eyes. I'm doing it right now. No.
Me too.
Yeah, or like my eyebrows. I'll just like, run my finger up and down, like just pinching at them. It'll just be like a random. It's almost like some people like scratch like their hands or play with their hair or whatever.
And eventually their bone is exposed.
Wait, what?
Oh, hold on. None of you. Okay.
And some people like cut their hands off. And bone is exposed.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have a bald spot like Dustin.
I
did.
don't anymore. It grew over, but I was scared for like 3 months that it wouldn't.
Yeah, because
so I was like, "Cause I'm gonna wear a beanie for the rest of my life."
Which you already,
which I already do, but like.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a weird. I mean, it still is something I do less, but yeah. And sometimes it's like I'll be wearing mascara and I'm like picking at it. Pulling apart the eyelash. They'll be like pulling apart the eyelashes. It just, it's not good.
While we're on the subject of eyelashes, my cousin, not this cousin, my cousin, technically she's not my cousin. She's my cousin by blood. Anyway, she had these amazing eyelashes. And I was like, where did you get those? Did you grow those out of your forehead? And she's like, no, they I put them on.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean?
So like falsies
they were
fake.
fake.
So like
but
extensions?
They were like, yes.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, I don't know what an extension is. She could pull them off.
Oh, okay, so
They were, like,
just false
stick-on?
lashes.
Lego
I
Lego
love that they
facial
have no
features.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and these things were like an inch long. They were crazy.
How could she open her eyes?
I don't know. They would get like tangled with the bottom ones. And she wouldn't be able to see.
That's happened to me before. Yeah. Or like sometimes
Imagine like in your sleep, someone came and just tied the bottom and top eyelashes together.
Okay,
So
in
you
my
wake
sleep,
up and you're just like,
I used to kind of going back to boogers. In my sleep, my eyes would crust over with like this
really
like booger
gross.
film.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and you
I would
couldn't.
get that too
I was
all the
so
time.
scared when I woke up. I thought I was blind because my eyes would open, but I would just see through this like foggy gray.
Ew!
film.
I love
Okay.
that. I could grab my
I know.
eyelashes and pull it and it would crack. It'd
Yeah,
literally make
exactly.
it
Oh my
crack.
And then
gosh.
when I realized that you could
Are
do
y'all
that, I was like, I
okay?
want it to happen again because it was so cool. And I came into my parents' room
What
crying
in
a long
the
time ago,
world?
and she just took a hot washcloth and melted it off my face.
Yeah.
Are y'all
Hey,
okay?
if you guys have
It's
that,
allergies.
if it, yeah, or, I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
but if you guys have that, let us know in the comments or the Discord or something because I really hope it isn't us. And
Y'all are just absolute like fruitcakes over here. Like, bro, I just want my eyes to glaze over with boogers so I can crack it off. So.
yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move along from the eyelash booger and eyelash booger combo. We're
Wait,
going
other
on
than okay, you know what's super painful?
oh my gosh!
Having a really like
Or the
hard,
booger that gets
crusty eye
stuck.
booger, and you try to like rub it out of your eye, but it like just like scratches your eyeball. Does that happen to you?
Yes, it does actually.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, just the other day. I'm not gonna say just the other. It wasn't just the other day. Okay, this probably happened years ago. A booger got stuck in my nose, and I literally had to get tweezers because it had grown like not grown. That sounds like a
It
weird
would
like
squeak
virus.
at me sometimes.
It would say, "Dustin, I smell you." Because it's in my nose.
I can smell your
and
smeller.
I literally
Ew.
took tweezers and got it out. Do you know what it was? Because it wasn't a booger. It was literally my skin. It was like part of my nose. It was like cartilage.
Ew.
And I ripped it out of my nose.
Why?
And
you
my
had
nose-
a tiny tumor.
My nose is no. It was like just part of my nose.
Oh.
It was. I have like 5% less of my nose now.
A 5%.
Yes.
That's why you've always had that massive chunk out of your nose. He has a massive, grotesque chunk out of his nose.
No, I don't. No, but I actually did that, and I was like, "Wow, this is not a booger."
Did you know
And
people can
my
grow
face
teeth
hurts.
in like their ears?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tumors
And
can grow
smiles and
eyes
stuff.
and tiny limbs.
And
Tumors
teeth and
can- yeah.
fingernails
They can
and
grow tiny limbs, though. There have been tumors with legs.
This is disgusting. We are so off topic.
habits. Anyone?
I had
Yeah.
a habit of looking at tumors. No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I
You have a
used,
tumor?
I have this weird habit of recording podcasts every week. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know
I used
why
to
the
have
heck.
this habit when I was little,
Mm-hmm.
where I would get a Sharpie, right? And
Smell it.
oh, well, I still do that.
Everyone
but not
does
like
that.
regular.
Okay.
You know, when you uncap a Sharpie, you look at it for like 5 seconds, and it's like, is the smell worth another 5 brain cells? Some days it isn't. Some days it is.
If it's a fresh Sharpie that you just got,
Oh,
boy,
baby.
nip it in.
You have to, even
That's
though that's
good
6 brain
stuff.
cells.
Yeah, yeah.
It's worth every
At least.
cell. But
take
anyway,
double.
I would get a Sharpie, and I would do these elaborate garbage tattoos all up and down my body. Like
You're gonna
for
be
the-
popular when you go to prison.
for the brief time I had my own room. I have my own room kind of again now, but we're not getting into that.
Yeah.
But for a while, there was a long span where I didn't have my own room, and then I did for like 3 months, and then didn't again for like
Ever.
7 years.
Yeah.
But I would just go all out, and I'd get like colored Sharpies,
Oh my
and I would draw. I'd get like, you know how you get like a
Prison
fistful of them.
simulator.
You
Uh-huh.
take all the caps off, and you just draw this disgusting line of multiple
Rainbow. One
And
of
they
the like
went-
switches
and
places.
they went over
It's
each other.
ruined.
They went and they would go over each other and turn brown, you know.
Yeah.
And it was so gross, but it was so cool to me. I thought I
Yeah.
was the coolest guy. So all the time, I would just wake up in the morning and walk out just like in my underwear because I'm like 7. And I was just covered. Like, it was like a businessman tattoo. I'd leave my hands so I could wear a long sleeve shirt if I wanted to. I wouldn't do it on my face.
Good.
And I wouldn't do it past my ankles.
Wow, that doesn't leave a lot of area, you know?
Well, but still, I could wear long pants and a long shirt. In case I'd been
We're
told
going to
not
the pool,
do it
Oren.
and did it anyway.
No! You just have a wetsuit. I remember doing that. I remember drawing a smiley face, and and the mouth was my belly button. And I was like, this is funny. So I drew, like, giant abs on myself. The next day I went to the pool, and I couldn't get it off. So I walked around with fake abs just plastered to my chest.
That's why you wear a swim shirt. I never go to the pool without a shirt.
I'm sorry, swim shirts are gross.
You draw on yourself?
No, just because...
They're gross. They stick to you, and it's nasty.
I just don't like... I feel naked.
Yeah, I literally won't wear a swimsuit without shorts and sometimes
true.
a t-shirt. When I did swim team, my coaches would get mad at me because they'd be like, "Your shorts are swimming you down. You have to take them out." And I'm like, first of all, I suck already. It doesn't matter. Second of all, no, you can't make me in your face.
Yeah, I you know, like I forget what they're called. They're not Speedos. They're like jammers.
Slowies.
People call them jammers. They're like Speedos. They're like Speedos, but they go down to your thighs. Okay, I hated those so much. I would literally wear my big, baggy swim trunks to swim team into meets. And I would just be like taking so long because there's all this drag and no aerodynamics. And I'm like, I don't care.
At least not, you know, get the little, Speaking of drawing on yourself in swim team, I used to do this thing where I would tattoo people for our swim meets.
With Sharpies.
With Sharpies.
With actual needles.
Though that would be...
Hope you like it. It's not coming off. It says, eat my bubbles.
We used to do that, and then one team was
got
like,
banned.
that's so mean. That's so passive-aggressive. That's, like, not allowed. So
and then we all drew it over him.
Yeah.
We drew it on them, except they were other words.
You gotta eat your own bubbles, baby.
Yeah, and so I had this, like, stencil I made out of, like, the team logo
the team
or
logo.
whatever. It was, like, a stallion or whatever. And I made a stencil, and then I, like, laminated it, and I would, put it on people's backs and, like, draw it in or whatever. And I would have the creepiest guys mess with me, be like, hey, can you put it right here on my chest? And I'd be like, you're gonna have to pay for that. Because, like, it was free to, like, the girls and the non-creepy guys, but the guys who wanted it, like, on their bicep or, like, their pec or whatever, be like, nope, that's $100. Thank you very much.
Tattoos are expensive, kids. That's the problem here.
Yeah. Alright, I can't believe we're only halfway through the episode. I don't know. Maybe the second half will go shorter. Anyway, we're gonna have a break, and we'll see you guys after. Welcome back from the break. We're gonna be talking about more strange habits.
Yay.
Starting with me. This one isn't that, like... I feel like it's strange, but it's not, like...
Absurd.
Yeah, Okay, so, I'm typing, right? Let's say I'm typing into, like, the Google search bar, and I'm typing,
How to hide a dog from my landlord.
Alright.
I don't know, that's the first thing that came to mind.
I am typing, how to hide a dog from my landlord. Question mark, right? You put a question mark.
That's...
Because it's a question.
Yeah.
Is that a question?
I do.
Yeah, it is. How to hide my dog from a landlord. It's not a statement, it's a question.
Kind of.
How do I hide a dog from my landlord? Question mark.
Sure.
Capital H.
Right, exactly. And capital L for landlord.
No.
Yeah, it is the landlord.
He is the lord.
He is the lord of the land.
Capital Lord and land?
Yeah, landlord.
Landlord.
But with the in front of it.
Bro,
How to hide my dog from the landlord.
Somebody, they are going to be the lord of the land. Like,
The Lord of these lands
else.
forbids me to own more than 8 snakes.
Dang it.
So what I do is, before I put a question mark, and this is for anything, not just like searching, like on Google or whatever, I'll put my question mark or my punctuation, then I'll put a space, and then I'll delete it very quickly, and then I'll press enter.
We'll delete the space?
Yeah.
You
So
put a space.
I'll put,
I'll be typing
question mark, space, delete,
enter.
Isn't that weird?
I do something like that.
Even if I left the space, it would be fine.
And
but like I have to delete it. Or even if I didn't, it doesn't make sense. It's just out of habit.
Weird.
And I don't know why.
I guess it's just out of habit after, you put a punctuation mark or even like another where you just space.
Yeah, because because I write like paragraphs,
yeah.
I just put a space so I can write the next sentence.
Like a space or a return bar?
Space.
Okay, that's what
I did something kind of like that when I was little. I imagined that like everything could turn a color when you tapped it. And it would activate as soon as I'd turn the game on. And it always went...
hold on. Can we rewind this?
I think that's a story for another episode.
Okay.
Because I have something exactly like that.
With developing OCD.
I have something exactly like that, and I want to talk about that. But I think it would be best in a separate episode.
I understand what you were talking about.
Good. Hopefully the
Every
audience
time
didn't either.
I touched something, I would assume it would turn
I would
color.
imagine it did.
Yeah.
I would imagine it did. For a game. But
yeah.
Like in a game or like in life?
No, in his imagination.
In my imagination, it changed color. And for a specific reason, and there are rules to the game.
Yeah.
But
I have something exactly like that.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's weird.
I do the same kind of thing like Dustin, but it's only when I'm in a hurry and I'm writing like penmanship, like not typing or whatever. I'll add E's to the ends of all my words. It's super weird. And then I'll have to go back and erase them because, well, I'm in this class and you have to just write really fast. And so all my letters are kind of connected in each word. None of, like, there's no space.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like really ugly
the grader
cursive,
can't read
basically.
your stuff. Oren, or Gray, or Dustin.
My handwriting is poo-poo.
Mine's very bad.
I've been told mine's good, but I don't see it.
It's better than mine,
I've never
definitely.
seen your handwriting.
But I'll just be like...
I didn't pay attention.
Don't pay attention to the spelling.
It's better than mine.
And that's fast. Yeah, that's another story.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, it's almost like adding a flourish or whatever, which I don't try to do or whatever, but I'll just, like, be finishing the word
Or
and
those
just
people,
add
if
an
their name
E.
was, like,
And then I'll have to go back and, like, erase it, and then I'll keep going. The fishy. Well,
E.T.
Speaking of flourish, on, like, words and stuff, I used to know this girl named Abby, and she had, like, an I at the end of her name, and instead of putting a dot, she would put a heart.
Over the
and
I.
I'll be like, that's so stupid. That doesn't say Abby. It says Abul Heart. And I would just make fun of her for it. And she was like...
internally, or like...
No, like out loud.
Okay.
When I would see her signature. And we did these things like you would have a portfolio. And like, you would put all of your art over the year in it. And you would go and like sign each other's and stuff. And she signed mine. And I scribbled out the heart and put a point. Because I thought it was so stupid.
Gosh.
And I was like, why did you do that? I don't want that on my portfolio.
Again, this is still a thing. Whenever I'm on a phone call with somebody, I can't not walk around. And often I'm in my room because I've got a pretty loud house. And so I'll just walk around my tiny room just in circles, like, over and over and over again. And I swear my friends are like, what the actual heck? Because I'm, like, breathing into the phone, like...
You're like,
yeah,
I'm just doing a cardio workout here.
You know? And it's not like it's hard to walk around in circles, but then, every now and then I'll be walking so fast that I'll tilt towards the inside of the circle, and it'll be like it's super weird, but I can't.
Eventually, you're just sprinting.
I'm just sprinting.
Yeah, Friday sounds great, guys. We're gonna go see a movie. Oh my gosh!
I do something similar to that. I do pace, but it's in a specific route through my house.
Yeah.
There's like this middle area that's just like this column of walls, but it's big.
Yeah.
You can walk around it. It's like a square hallway.
Oh yeah, through your kitchen,
nothing
dining
in the
room.
middle. Wait, no, there's a closet. Anyway, so we're just walking, and when I'm thinking, I just walk in circles around that for so long. Or when I'm bored and I want to do something, that's where I go. And I just start doing that. Wow. And I walk.
You need to get a hobby. You should work for me in your hobby.
If I get paid, sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Deal.
Let's do it.
What do you do again, besides phone calls?
I make and sell jewelry and make bank.
I'll work for you, or we can work together and make jewelry, but I'm completely unskilled.
That's okay. All y'all would have to do is assemble it. I'll design all of it.
Nice.
Anyway.
I can also model for it.
You don't have earring holes.
I could make some.
Get a needle and a potato.
You own a fork.
Yeah.
I have this other habit, and it's weird, but, like, in a good way. I can't not brush my teeth twice in a row. Like, in the morning, and then at night, and a lot of times after lunch, I'll brush my teeth, but it'll be twice, and with 2 different toothpastes. Because I've got
Gum
one
disease.
for, like, specifically braces that'll, like, you know, fight the plaque, and, like, you know, if you don't brush well enough, you'll get, like, white spots underneath your
They
brackets
gave me
or
that
whatever.
one.
Ew.
And I don't use it.
I
Because
do.
it tastes, like, disgusting.
It's really gross, but I use it anyway. And then I have another one, and so it'll be like, okay, brush my teeth with one toothpaste, rinse, spit, all that stuff, and then I'll brush all over again. And it's, like, really weird, and it'll take me forever, and my brother's just like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, I don't know. But I have very white teeth, so, you know, that's nice.
Nice.
Sick. Okay, so I also have another one that you guys are very aware of, and
Yes?
it's my habit of spontaneous dancing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
Before we
completely
record,
lacking
every
music.
time, we're like, Oren, you need to sit down and stop dancing. And he'll just play
Yeah.
music and start dancing.
Yeah.
I will either play music or there is music in my head. Always keep a song in your mental pocket. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I do, but it's
You can
so
look crazy.
annoying sometimes, because it'll never go away.
Yeah, can you just swap it out for another one?
I've had the best part
Don't you
by her
shuffle?
and Daniel Caesar stuck in my... is it Daniel Caesar? I don't know.
The
Stuck in my
best
head
part of
for
a
like
sandwich
3
is the
months.
cheese.
I've had Dynasties and Dystopia from, oh, come on, why can't I remember the name of the show? From Arcane. Dynasties and
I
Dystopia.
knew it was
From
Arcane.
from the fight with Jinx and Echo. Stuck in my head for so long. And I don't even know the words to the song because it's like really fast and rappy and stuff.
My,
And it's like, I'm just like, white diamonds, I'll kick your butt, white diamonds. It's so bad.
currently mine is
I-
Bubblegum KK,
Only you.
which
Is it
doesn't have
K-pop?
lyrics. It's ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba ba da.
And we'll be back next time. We're going to be here all week with more singing
Tune
and
in.
karaoke.
Oh, that'd
but
be
yeah.
a good episode.
That's it. I dance a lot, and
Yeah.
I
Yes,
don't need
he
music
does.
at all.
Yeah, and yeah, it's quite nice.
That he doesn't do it like way too much.
Yeah, they'll be very
It's charming.
they're unique.
You have
dancers,
charisma.
is what I-
Your
I
charisma
dance-
bar
I
goes
dance
up.
like
That's
a
how he
sim.
heals.
I dance like a sim from
Yes.
The Sims 4.
It's so true.
He talks
Except for you
like
don't
them.
like, yeah.
Lipa.
I
It's kind of like
hate
little
it.
like
Barfa.
ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
That's going to end it for today's episode. If you guys have any pet peeves that you want to share with
pet
us,
peeves.
or sorry, not pet peeves. Oh my goodness, my train of thought is broken. Strange habits that you want to share with us, or if you have any that align with ours, or you just think we're absolute crackheads, join the Discord. The link is in the description. We got a bunch of people on there. So yeah, join the Profound Frivolity family.
And follow us on Spotify, and also follow X51
Yes, because content is coming to that
very soon.
very soon. We will see you guys next week.